Hi weaving friends, I use surgeon's knots in the majority of my projects to tie the warp onto my apron rod. And so I'm just going to show you today exactly how I do that. I've already knotted all of these ones across here and I've got one left to do. It is really hard to get a very good camera angle because of the bulk of the floor loom. I can't just put the camera up on top. So I hope that this will be okay for you. So I have a little bout, usually I have about an inch width in my threads, in my group of threads that I'm going to tie on. But today I've got a little bit less than an inch, and that's because I have very fine threads. So usually the finer the threads, the smaller the groups I will do to minimize the gaps once I start weaving. So I grab my little bunch and I divide it into half so that I have two pieces of yarn. Then I go around the front of the apron rod, and as I go around, I grab with either hand the tail of each of the groups. So I've grabbed with my right hand, now I'm grabbing with my left hand, okay? And then I'm just going to knot those ends in a simple overhand knot. But instead of tying it down, like pulling those ends to tie the knot down, I'm going to take in my right hand that tail and go around again as though I'm just knotting it itself. So the left one has stayed exactly where it was. Then I can tighten up that knot by pulling outwards, and then I can tighten that knot even more by pulling towards the reed or towards the loom, up and then out and down. That gives you a pretty tight knot. But I want to show you something extra as well, and that is what I'm going to do today. Usually that surgeon's knot would hold the warp very well, and it is holding this warp well at the moment. I don't have it under a great tension yet, I haven't started weaving yet, I'm just at the tie-on stage, but there are instances where this knot will not necessarily hold. And this is my first time using this yarn, and I'm going to take an extra precaution because this is a merino silk yarn. Now it's the silk component especially, but the silk in combination with the merino that I'm concerned about. I know that silk is fairly notorious for slipping, the knots slipping out of place, because I've used silk before. Things like tencel also will slip out of place. So you have two options. You can either use the lashing on method, which is different to what I've done here today as a direct tie-on. If you're interested in the lashing on method, I have a video for that, and it's also going to be provided down below. But the other thing that you can do, if you've already done your direct tie-on and you're like, oh no, you notice that your knots are starting to slip, then a simple thing to do is make sure that you've tied on nice and tightly and you've been across and rechecked your tension, but it's just to tie another overhand knot on top of the surgeon's knot, like so. And when you're using fine yarns like this, these yarns are actually 28-2 weight, so that's 28/2 as you can see on the screen. That's quite fine. Okay, there's a little bunch right there and they're pretty fine. So when I knot on top of that surgeon's knot, it really doesn't create extra bulk. I don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to go across the rest of my warp. I'm going to tighten it all up, make sure that it's all the same tension, and I'm just going to put an extra knot on every single one of those groups. And I usually start in the middle and then I work alternatively either side. This extra knot will do the job of holding the knots in place. But if you're really concerned about your yarn, use the lashing on method instead, because that will never allow your knots to slip. It'll be completely reliable. And it's so quick and easy to just go over these groups and do that extra knot on top. Barely takes you any extra time, and then you won't have to worry about any slippage of knots. And the thing is, once your knots start to slip, it's not like they all slip at the same rate for every bunch so that you end up with the same looser tension across the board. You don't. They all slip unpredictably. You will end up with some of them slip, and so your warp bunches will become loose, and others don't slip and they will be tighter, and so you will have a nightmare tension. And that's not what you want. You want a reliable, consistent tension, and then you will enjoy your project. It will be fun. If you don't have reliable, consistent tension, your project will not be fun. I can guarantee it. So I've nearly finished all the knots, and you see it's only taken me an extra minute to go across to all of those bunches. I have extra long tails on these bunches because I'm doing, including some fringe allowance in them. And last bunch on the last side, tighten it up, an extra knot. And now I'm ready to separate my warp and to start weaving the very best part. I hope this video has been helpful to you, and until next time, happy weaving!